Well, I love hearing Coach Gase talking up Le'Veon, but my question is, are the Bills going to blow out that team week one? My bigger question, are the Buffalo Bills a juggernaut? What do I mean by that? A juggernaut, I looked it up, is defined by a huge, powerful, and overwhelming force or institution. In the case of football, I'm saying, is this a 12-win team? Because the Buffalo Bills, I know it sounds wild and jarring to start your morning, the Buffalo Bills a juggernaut. Fantastic defense, superstar making in the quarterback, superstar wide receiver brought in, coming off a 10-win season, which they got their nose bloodied in the playoffs. Guys, they checked just about every box, including drafting Zach Moss, one of Peter's breakout stars, to go with Motor Singletary. Let's be honest, this is not a really intimidating division. This division is supple and ripe for the taking. I think the one thing standing in the way of the Buffalo Bills just owning it is this wild Belichick Cam Newton experiments that we don't even know how it's going to plan out. Now, if you want to pick any holes in the Buffalo Bills, do they have a marquee pass rusher? I don't know if they have a superstar, Khalil Mack, but I also think there's kind of a prejudice against the Bills. When I start saying, oh, they're going to win 12 games this year, it's kind of like, yeah, but it's the Bills. I've been through a lot of years in this league. It's Buffalo. And the fact is, the last time they had back-to-back winning seasons, it was the late 90s. The number one song was that Aerosmith song from Armageddon. It's been that long, and yet I don't see any reason why Buffalo should not be a 12-win team here. Completely turnkey, ready, experienced, McDermott, a leader. I think you want to watch the Bills this year. I think we're going to see a show week one, and you don't want to miss a thing.
I was wondering when you're going to Steven Tyler there, and you do get him in there, and you talk about Steven Tyler, you're talking about Boston. And when I'm talking about Boston, I'm talking about the Patriots.
Nice.
I have no idea what we are getting from the New England Patriots. My question is, who are the 2020 Patriots? Because are they going to be this defense first, this conservative offense team that wants to rely on the run game? Or do they come out of the gates against the Dolphins and unveil a offense that we have never seen before, run by Josh McDaniels with that man under center? Are the Patriots going to be like a fun team to watch this year? I get interested. You tell me the Patriots are playing the Dolphins week one. I'm like, yeah, I'm signing up for that. I'll see Cam in a Patriots uniform. And I don't know if they're going to be good or not. They could be 6-10. It's very possible. They could also be 10-6. I don't know. Could they be 12-4? Do you think they're shaking in their boots about the Buffalo Bills, who they beat last year on a Saturday night with the AFC East division on the line? Bills came in, the hot team, coming off that Steelers victory. Everyone thinking the Bills were No, the Patriots beat them. They found a way. And we're talking about all these holes in their roster, and the wide receivers room is one that we consistently look at. But I'm looking at these names right here. You take a look at the wideouts in that building, and it's Edelman, of course. But then you look at the other guys, and it's Harry, Sanu, Myers, Bird, Gunner. You know one of those guys is going to be a breakout player this year. Probably not Sanu. Sanu's had his years, and he's going to be serviceable. But between Harry, Myers, and Bird, you've got three really young, really different wide receivers. I like Demir Bird. He was really good for the Arizona Cardinals last year. It was a quiet signing. I just think the Patriots, we have no idea what we're getting. We have no idea what they're going to look like. And I'm really curious to see, more than anything, I just want to see how Belichick and Cam can work together. And I bet you one of those wide receivers becomes a household name by the end of the year.
Guys, I want to go down to Miami. I want to figure out what's going on with the Dolphins. First, let me say Ryan Fitzpatrick, condolences to him. I believe that he lost his mother recently, so I wanted to show him some love and say thoughts and prayers with you and your family. But when it comes to the quarterback position, it's a competition. Recently, Flores said that it's still a competition. We have to name a number one guy, number two guy, number three guy, which means it's still open. I know I said Ryan Fitzpatrick should be the starter, and Tua should sit out and watch the game from a bird's eye view. But from what we're hearing recently, Tua has strung together a few of his best practices. And that is a big deal right now because he's looking good, he's feeling good, but with everything surrounding Tua, it still seems that the conversation surrounding his injury is the topic of conversation. Flores came out and said he's healthy, he's moving around good, left to right, but yes, his injury is still part of the conversation. I truly don't know what it's going to be like when he takes his first hit. I don't know what it's going to be like when he leaves the pocket and scrambles for a first down. I'm not sure, but what I do know, according to everything down in Miami, this is an open competition. And Kyle, you mentioned Armageddon, the movie. Well, in 1998, there was another movie starring Jim Carrey. Instead of The Truman Show, I feel like it's The Truman Show. It's The Truman Show because The world in Miami football revolves around Tua. And if he gets going, I'm telling you guys, you better watch out for the Miami Dolphins. It's not set in stone that this is the Bills or even the Patriots division.